Hello, kittens. Hello, Nala. Who's a pretty mama cat? Who's a pretty mama cat that tracks litter? Okay, I'm gonna see about turning the camera down a little bit, because you can see this belly, but there's a lot of action right here you can't see. I'm gonna have a mat up here that raises it a bit. Hey, Mom. Who's a pretty girl? You are such a love. It's still good temperature in the room. It's only 78 degrees. Okay. Let's see here. Mama's reaching up at my fingers like, pet me. Okay, that's not doing anything but tilting. It's a little better. Or they just moved. They did tilt a little bit. I have to figure out what I did with all my zip ties. I'm going to take it up more, but it's good for now. Oh, don't flop, or I'm going to put my butt. Okay, let's see how the kitten's markings held up. Okay. The blue seems to hold up well, but not the orange. but a lack of blue also helps me identify. I ordered some colored pens that's safe for, it's basically like nail polish pens, safe for animals. In fact, they're designed for cats and dogs. And I'm going to try that tomorrow, for that's when they arrive. I'll do a touch up later today after the reset. It's basically sprayed on food coloring. I tried it on one of my cat's paws, Kugra, and it was pretty successful. It doesn't seem to last much against Mama's tongue. Okay, now if you are familiar with the app called Periscope, you'll want to launch it. Unfortunately, it's not available on Windows Mobile, but it is for iOS and Android. Alternately, you can go to Twitter for @theCritterRoom, Critter Room, and a link will be displayed there where you can watch it on your PC or Mac. I forgot to put the towel back up. I will be broadcasting on live stream as well. My battery level is at 40%, so up 39. So it may be a later broadcast. We'll see. Okay. Twitter post unavailable. Let me try going into the Twitter app. Okay, I am sorry, I will not be able to tweet the link because the app says it's unavailable. Hello everyone on Periscope. If you're watching later and you're curious about the colored tails, I will explain that later. This is Mama. She's Nala. Nala C. These are the clone trooper warrior or fosters because frankly they look like clones of each other. I have not been able to determine any differences between them. The ones that you see with the blue markings are boys. They're on the base of the tail. Some of these have a faded orange or no marking on the base. Those are girls. The other markings on the tip are just help to tell them apart. This, I hope you can see that because I can't. They do not have names yet. I was only just able to tell them apart yesterday by using food coloring, blue and orange. The blue seems to be more hardy than the orange. These are foster kittens for Purrfect Pals, located north of Seattle, Washington. They are 10 days old. Actually, it is purple. I'm sorry. It's not blue. Let me check. Yep. Here's what I used. Food coloring spray. The only real bad reviews on it, on the product, is from bad taste. Again, it's if I say blue, it's just force of habit because I was originally going to buy blue. It's actually purple. It's hard for the camera to focus because they blend in together. It actually has to focus on the towel. I got upset that I wasn't petting her enough. This is pretty much how they're going to look as adults. This is Nala C. She's the mother. Kid, yeah, eye booger. Let me take care of the eye booger. She takes Nala C. The character basically took care of the clones. in the animated TV series. If there's banding in the picture, it's because I'm using LED lights. LED lights actually flicker at a very high rate that to our eyes appears solid. But if you were to watch it at a very high frame rate or slow motion, you would see them actually flicker. That's how your cell phone light is able to dim the screen. It just flickers slower. And the banding is caused by just the camera being able to pick up the flicker a little bit. Here's the pet house. Mama has food, water, and litter box. This is where I store all my spare clips. Yeah, when Mama decides to go up to the pet house, she jumps up through that hole there. She has a shelf here that she can use to chill out and relax. The plastic sheeting is a kitten deterrent. It's designed to keep little paws from reaching up and climbing up onto the shelf. And if it shows up, you can see tiny teeth marks from past kittens. If the Periscope app saves this video to my phone, I will upload it to YouTube. Okay, I'm going to switch over to live stream to broadcast from the phone and the kitten close-ups event. So if you're watching on Periscope and have not seen the kitten cam yet, just do a Google search for Foster Kitten Cam and it should be the first link for Foster Dad John and Foster Kitten Cam. There's an event on there called Kitten Close-Ups, and that's where I will be broadcasting in a few. Thanks for joining. If you're curious, of purple fingers. Okay, 10:34 a.m. I got 11 o'clock meeting, so let's get this started. Ah, good timing, man. Mom, quit bumping my arm. It's saying that the uprate um, data rate is low, so I'm hoping that it's not over compressing this video. I'm blending all the kittens into one big JPEG artifact. Let's see if I can get a close-up on the kitten colors. First, be kitten distraction. Kitten butt. She's still a kitten. She's only a year old or so. She still plays. She's very affectionate. Expects to be petted constantly. This spot right here on the back of her head, behind her right ear, is caused from some ear mites that made her ears itch, and she basically scratched herself raw. The fur may blend in back to how it was prior. The undercoat is dark and the outer coat is light, so we just have the undercoat right now. There's Mama. Silly girl. Don't need finger cam. I'm using the bigger box that I have outside. Let's see how much. She's a bit of a kicker, at least with the smaller box that she has in the kennel cage. Oh, no, she stepped out. I was hoping to see just how much of a kicker she is. Oh, so that's how I get to focus. Instead of double tap, instead of a single tap, I double tap. Okay, let's try that. Get a close up here. Oh, my finger's getting in the way. Oh, that's. Oh, there's the camera. Okay, that was another side. Okay, it's time for me to stop the broadcast. I still need to give Mama her food. I go back to work. She's in the window. Okay, thanks for joining. Spooning water into a bowl so I can turn the wet food into basically soup. The extra water helps to make milk for the kittens. Let's see how much. That's a good amount. I'm gonna change where I put the bowl. I was putting it here, but I'm gonna put it over there so you can hear her slurping. If you're curious about this, Mama's been playing with it. So it's kind of like a toy. 78 degrees in the room, still reasonable. I have a portable AC unit ready to put in if it gets too hot. Here's your food right here. Okay, I'm going to close up the door. While Mama's distracted. I do have a thermostat in the room, a big one. Ta-da! That I use to monitor the temperature in the room. I have another webcam, just local for me, that I can monitor the whole room, including the current temperature. So I'm waiting for, it was a Kickstarter project a bit ago, called for a device called Tempe. That's pretty much the size of a quarter. Basically Wi-Fi enabled to monitor, which will allow me to monitor the temperature in the room from anywhere in the world. Alrighty then. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.